everybody. My name is Ryka and I'll be talking on the topic Persuade Your Audience that online school is good. Now, due to COVID-19 and lockdown, we have to stay home and most of the time are bored. We sometimes to engage ourselves, we spend most of our time in school, online school, and shop in malls, play with our friends, or watch in the cinemas, and many more. But now, since we're locked at home, we can't do any of these. So, what do we do to engage ourselves? Well, this answer is quite simple online. Now we can shop online, play with our friends in online games, and even watch these shows online in many websites and apps like Netflix. This is so helpful to us, and technology is becoming more advanced and advanced, helping us more in each new gadget. Now, all of the things that we do in our daily lives are fixed all into one device, which helps us so much. Yes, sometimes we give it extra screen time, but that's rarely. I'm going to tell a few advantages of online material. First of all, it's very easily accessible and sometimes lower cost. If you haven't realized, when we shop online, then the costs are actually cheaper than what we do offline. This has helped us. And also the convenience is great. When we can study anytime and anywhere, sitting at home with our device and can talk to our teachers and peers anytime we want to. We are also very comfortable at home. That means we can concentrate more than we do. If we're in school, sometimes we tend to get distracted and if we're not comfortable, then we focus on getting ourselves more comfortable than actually doing the work. And the fact is, actually, we focus more at home because there are less distractions than there are at school. Maybe your friends are talking or there's noise from the other class, but there are so many distractions, and I always get distracted in school. And also, another a very efficient point is that students get individual focus from teachers in online school. In offline school, the teacher has to maintain every single student in the class, which is very hard for the teachers, and the students are reckless and are always running around and not having good behavior. But in online school, we're sitting at home concentrating, and every student can email the teacher personally and get personal information, personal focus and attention from the teacher. And one point from my perspective that I really like is no dress code. Do you really like wearing stiff uniforms that your school gives? Because trust me, I do not. I mean, wearing it just makes me feel uncomfortable. And wearing any dress that I want at home is feeling so good. I'd like to conclude by saying online is now the new normal. Thank you.
Raika, you had a good speech. You had a lot of relatable points, and I feel like that's important when you're trying to persuade the audience of something. So that was good, and you had good expressions, and you seemed confident with your speech. It seemed well practiced. So good job.
Yeah,
Thank you.
um,
Yeah.
I think the speech flowed well, and you talked about the uniforms and all that stuff, which is a good thing to attract and make the audience come to your side. So I like that, adding relatable stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah, you are great structured. Like the both of you said, you had very good content, which was relatable. So well done.
Thank you so much for the feedback.